Hi, I'm sharing from First John chapter 3, and I'll start in chapter 3, but it goes into 4. Starting at 18. My little children, let us not love in word, neither in tongue, but in deed and in truth. As we have become a Christian, born again, received Jesus sincerely, as it says in John 1:12, confess him before others, believe upon him. Well, when we are born again, we then need to walk in love. We need to walk the walk in the light. We have to not just love people by saying, I love you, but actually loving them in how we treat them, showing love to them, not just saying, I love you. It's great to say, I love you, but the actions should also be there too. And hereby we know that we are of the truth and shall assure our hearts before him. For if our heart condemn us, God is greater than our heart and knoweth all things. Beloved, if our heart condemn us not, then have we confidence toward God. When we are practicing sin, our heart is going to condemn us. We cannot practice sin as a true disciple of Christ, as a true Christian. We are not to live a life of habitual sin. For if our heart condemn us, God is greater than our heart, and with all things. Beloved, if our heart condemn us not, then have we confidence toward God. And whatsoever we ask, we receive of him, because we keep his commandments and do those things that are pleasing in his sight. You want to please Jesus. You want to do what Jesus commanded. Jesus said in John 14:15, if you love me, keep my commandments. And this is his commandment, that we should believe on the name of the Son of Jesus Christ and love one another as he gave us commandment. When you love one another, you are actually not going to steal from them. You're not going to lie. You're not going to take their spouse. You're not going to fornicate. When you love God with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength, and love your neighbor as yourself, you're not going to live a life of sin. And this is his commandment, that we should believe on the name of the Son, Jesus Christ, of his Son, Jesus Christ, and love one another as he gave us commandment. And he that keepeth his commandments dwelleth in him, and he in him. And hereby we know that he abideth in us, by the Spirit which he hath given us. Did you catch that? It's very, very vital for us as true disciples to do his commandments. And he that keepeth his commandments dwelleth in him, and he in him. If you want Jesus to dwell in you, keep his commandments. Obey him. That's what he said. So we got to do it. That's what the Holy Bible says. Now we're in chapter 4, verse 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of God, because many false prophets are gone out into the world. There are many false prophets today preaching a money gospel. That's a false gospel. Showing you that you can have your best life now. That's a false gospel. Our best life is in heaven. We might go, all who live godly on earth will suffer persecution. We're going to be persecuted if we live godly. I go onto these chat rooms and I witness, and I get persecuted a lot. But you know what? I rejoice, because I'm counted worthy to be persecuted for the Jesus Christ's name's sake. Verse 2 of chapter 4. Hereby know ye the Spirit of God. Every spirit that confesseth that Jesus Christ is come in the flesh is of God. And every spirit that confesseth not that Jesus Christ is come in the flesh is not of God. And this is that spirit of Antichrist, whereof ye have heard that it should come, and even now already is in the world. So Jesus came in the flesh. He was sinless, yes, but he came from heaven to earth, born of a virgin, born, of a human being. Yeah, his mother Mary was a human. She was not divine. You cannot pray to her. Though Joseph and Mary did not have sexual relations to get Jesus to be born, he was from on high. The Holy Spirit put baby Jesus into Virgin Mary's womb. She was a virgin, and she stayed a virgin until after the birth of Christ. So, yes, he came in the flesh. He was fully God, fully man. He was a man. On earth, came in the flesh. He had to eat. He grew as a child. He grew in stature. He grew up. He had to eat food, and You know, he wasn't a spirit walking around. He wasn't just a spirit walking around. He was a human on earth, but he never sinned. Okay, we are of God. He that knoweth God heareth us. He that is not of God heareth not us. Hereby know we the spirit of truth and the spirit of error. Beloved, let us love one another, for love is of God. And everyone that loveth is born of God and knoweth God. He that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love. So you want to love one another. Love God first. Always keep God first. Do not love anyone more than God. Don't love anyone more than God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. For there are three that bear record in heaven: the Father, the Word, and the Spirit. And these three are one. So you want to then, after you love, keep God first always, and love your neighbor as yourself. Thanks for listening. God bless all who seek after God with all their heart, mind, soul, and strength.